audio check. right, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Andrew, and this is Rocket Future. We are in West Texas this time. We are not down in South Texas like we usually are for the Starship launches. We are here to watch the Blue Origin NS-26 launch from just outside of Van Horn, Texas. We're hanging out here with live views of the pad and the Blue Origin facility. And we have just about half hour to go until T-minus 0. So not a lot of time here to waste. We are joined with some friends here from MoonDao and some people that are just coming to see this launch. We'll probably talk to some folks, get their opinions on what's happening here today. And most importantly, we're here to watch our acquaintance and friend, Dr. Eiman, launch on this launch. This is actually going to be a really special launch. For a lot of us, actually knowing somebody on board is really a game changer, and I'm really excited to see how that impacts the experience of seeing a launch emotionally, seeing somebody that you actually know go up there and have that experience. So I'm so looking forward to hearing what Eiman says at the end. Dr. Eiman says at the end about his experience and all that. So we're just jazzed up. We're really excited here. I see a lot of people in chat. Welcome in. Andrew Paris is in chat. I hope you're going to enjoy the launch from where you're watching from. My dad is in chat. Welcome. Thank you so much. We got Elliot. We got Aiden C. Stephanie B. Thanks for being a mod on the channel, Stephanie. We appreciate you. Thanks for being here today. We have Lisa Denise. Welcome in. Another member of the Inspired 24, which we'll talk about that today as well. Natano Ben. Welcome. Will. Welcome. Andy Smith. Welcome. Marcos. But yes, thank you all for joining us here today. Let me know that you can hear and see okay. Let me know that everything is looking and sounding good. And we're still I just literally barely got set up, so it's still going to take us a few minutes to settle in and make sure our camera's all right and everything. While we continue to configure everything up, let me bring you a live view of the Blue Origin facilities. We'll be back with you in commentary in just a couple minutes. All right, as you can see, we have that live view of Blue Origin's facilities and a beautiful, beautiful sunrise going on behind it. I'll zoom out just a bit so you can get the context of that sunrise. Sunrise actually, I believe, just happened about a minute ago, but of course you see there is a ridge of mountains right behind the facility. We're actually quite a bit far behind this facility, but from our angle, it looks like it's right behind there. So it's going to take a bit for the sun to actually peek over those mountains, but we should get a beautiful sunrise shot here today. Stephanie B is saying 5x5. Etienne Ben is saying sounds good and looks good. Same with Mark. Explorando El Espacio says thanks for sharing. How far are you? Starlink Mini is working 5x5. Yeah, thanks for asking. We're actually just about 5 miles, a little over 5 miles from the launch pad. So pretty similar distance to where I usually watch the Starship launch from. I usually watch from about 5 miles away. Of course, this is Blue Origin's new Shepard rocket that we're going to see today. So this is a very, very small vehicle compared to SpaceX's Starship vehicle, which is massive. So I'm really curious to see what the difference is going to be as far as how loud the rocket sounds from here, what it looks like from here, and all those things. So I'm actually really excited for this experience. But yeah, just over 5 miles away. Oh, I'm going to have to actually pan around in a minute. We're getting a beautiful shot of some mountain ranges on my right as well. But Explorando, thanks for that comment. We're actually not using Starlink Mini right now. We're using the full bore Starlink, just to make sure we get you the best quality out here. I was gonna run the Mini today, but I did some testing, and I'm still not 100% confident in the Mini. So we're running the full thing today. Elliot says, gorgeous view. Thank you very much. There's some flies out here. Ben says, nice little sunrise. Astro Eliza is here saying, hello, I am an Inspire 24 member too, and MoonDao. Yeah, welcome in all of the community members that might be tuning in from MoonDao. We really, really appreciate you tuning in here today. Really excited that Dr. Eiman got the opportunity to fly on today's mission because of MoonDao. It wouldn't have happened without them. So thank you so much, and we'll probably hear a little bit more about that in a while. Hey, Chef is in chat. Hey, Lambda, thanks for live coverage of NS-26. My pleasure, my pleasure. It's good to see you, Chef. Hopefully your trip to Florida was or is going well. Of course, we're hoping to see that Polaris Dawn launch happen at some time reasonably soon. But let's get this crewed launch out of the way first. Let's zoom in a little bit more to the launch pad here. I'm going to put the microphone down for a second. That's okay. It's totally up to you. I could just ask you why you're out here, all that stuff. You want to do it? Yeah. You can say it in English. You can say it in Spanish. All good. I don't know if I'll know what you're saying in Spanish, but that's totally okay. Yeah, just give me a couple minutes. keep it short if you want. Okay. You want a couple more minutes? Yep. No problem at all. Take your time. I'll just go with chat at the same time. So as I've said a couple times today, I know a lot of folks that might be tuning in are used to some of my other launch day coverages. But today we are watching the new Shepard launch. So if you're not super familiar with the new Shepard, this is a reusable launch vehicle from Blue Origin with the goal of sending as many humans and sometimes cargo up above the Kármán line as possible. These are suborbital flights. So they're pretty quick flights. We'll actually be able to see the ascent of the vehicle, and we should be able to see the return of the booster and capsule, as well as probably hear a sonic boom from both of the vehicles as well. And it all should happen in just a few minutes. So it's a lot of excitement, really packed in to a short period of time. But again, this is a mostly fully reusable launch vehicle. Really exciting to see more and more reusability happening in the space industry. And Blue Origin is on the forefront of that as well. So we just have under 20 minutes here until launch. I will check in to see what they're saying over at the Blue Origin official stream, just to see how things are going with the countdown. Checking in with chat. Stephanie B is asking if I am using OBS software. I am using OBS. It's being a little bit frustrating this morning, but OBS is a great software. Astro Eliza says, Godspeed to Dr. Eiman, my space friend, and his crew. I did a podcast with him on my channel here. Awesome. Very good. Very good to hear. Make sure you go check out that podcast from Astro Eliza. Anna Pond is here. Welcome, Anna. Good to see you. Might have to do a little bit more color balance adjusting here before launch, but we got some time to do that. But otherwise, I think we're pretty much set. Back in commentary in just a couple minutes. Stephanie B says, I'm just learning how to use OBS. Yeah, it's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get it down, it's pretty easy. Powerful software. It's good to go. Ready? Cool. Let me switch cameras. We got our first interview coming up. Yeah, we'll be doing it like right. Yep. All right, you ready? Okay, so we have our first interview of the day. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay, thanks for this moment. This is Giovanna Ramirez. I'm from Colombia, Astronomia, and I'm so excited to be here. Today I'm going to with another people from other countries, and also I'm going to do the transmission for Latin American people in Spanish through my channel. My Instagram is Astronomia, and I'm hoping this launch will be successful.
Awesome. So you've come a long way for this launch. Really cool to see an international, population coming to see these types of launches. So what was the main reason for that? Is it just to come here and share that experience with the people back home?
Oh yes, the main reason is to launch a real launch for first time, and well, we are supporting the second astronaut from MoonDao, and I want to thank MoonDao because they are making the space possible and accessible for everybody. And yes, we are supporting Eiman, the second astronaut, and yes, in the new Shepard mission 26 will be 26 crew member.
Yes.
And we are going to be here waiting for news.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is your first launch?
Yes, for Blue Origin.
Oh, gotcha. And you've seen other launches though?
Yes, in NASA and SpaceX.
Awesome, awesome. A first crew launch or no?
First crew launch.
Awesome. That's exciting. That's exciting. Awesome. So, we'll if you want, you can join the chat on the channel, and you can put all your social medias in there. That way, people can find you and know how to find you.
Yes, of course.
Cool. I'll help you get there. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. No problem. Yeah. So, if you want to go to, yeah. Lisa Denise says that I think you were a little quiet, but we'll add all of her links right into the chat here so you can find her. All right, we're very quickly approaching T-0 as long as they are still targeting the beginning of this launch window. I actually don't know exactly how long the launch window is. If anybody's watching the official broadcast and they've mentioned how long the window is today, or if they've mentioned any holds, please let me know. But so far, I have no indication to believe that. So we're literally just like 13 minutes out from launch, right? I think we're 13 minutes out. And when we, one second, we got some traffic going by. So when we're just a couple minutes out from launch, I'm gonna put up another scene that will show both the main camera with the launch pad viewing, as well as this commentary camera, so you can just kind of see our reactions and everything. But I'll also have a little bit of a picture-in-picture for the official broadcast stream. That way, I have no idea how our tracking is going to go today. I've never tracked this rocket before. It's a new location, and yeah, we'll have to see how well I do. But either way, you should get some views with that official broadcast that I'll have in the corner there once we're a little bit closer to launch. So no worries there. We should be bringing you some good views either way. And like I said, once T-0 happens, it will all happen pretty fast. So I'll probably briefly step back into commentary after launch while I think I'm going to lose it in the clouds at some point here. So at that point, I'll probably jump on commentary until we start getting close to expect to see it coming back down. So exciting stuff. We'll keep you posted. Let me check in to see if there's any updates from Blue Origin official, and we'll be back on commentary in just a couple minutes. Aiden C and Ben are saying the Blue Origin stream is saying 20 minutes or 21 minutes until launch. Lisa Denise says hatch closed, final checks. Astro Eliza says can't wait to see launch. So we're getting close here. 20 minutes it sounds like. Oh, 20-minute window you're saying? So we still could be 10 minutes out, but it's a 20-minute window. Is that the word that we're getting? Awesome. No problem at all. Oh yeah, you're still good. All right, we're gonna be bringing your second interview here. You ready, or you just need some time, or good? Cool. So this is our second interview for the day. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name's Chris. It's great to be here.
Yeah. What do you? Why are you out here today?
I've been childhood friends with Pablo. I've known him since we were 11, so I've just been, following his journey and MoonDao's journey for the whole ride. So just happy to be out here and support him and support MoonDao.
Awesome. And have you seen some of the other launches before?
I have, yeah. I saw the last launch with Dude Perfect.
Oh, awesome. How was that one?
It was great. Everything went perfect and just a great day. Hoping everything's great again,
Yeah.
Super fun.
So was that launch, was that your first launch ever, or?
It was, yeah.
What was that experience like? Like, was it, was it just cool to see, or did it affect you in an emotional way, or what do you think about the whole thing?
Well, I mean, I guess didn't really affect me in an emotional way, but it was great to see, great to come out and support MoonDao. It's just something that's so special and you don't get to see every day. So it's just, it's just totally special experience.
Absolutely. Cool. Anything else you want people to know? Anything else you want to say? Anything at all?
Not much besides check out MoonDao. They're doing awesome stuff. And I hope you enjoy the launch.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And we'll maybe I'll ask a couple people if they're willing to do another short interview after launch. No pressure at all, but it'll be cool to hear people's reactions. Cool. Awesome. Thanks, man. And of course, we are repping the Dr. Eiman MoonDao shirt today. We gotta. It's he's going to space, and we gotta wear the shirt and represent. So I'm pumped up. Checking in with chat to see if we need an update about the timing of this thing. T-minus 10 minutes, says Lisa Denise. Well, Ben says T-minus 18 on Blue Origin stream unless he's behind. Astro Eliza says, go Chris and Pablo. Will says, better to be optimistic and early. Yeah, true. Yeah, let me tune into the Blue Origin stream real quick just to get my first person perspective on what's going on here. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the Blue Origin stream right now, and so far it is saying T-minus 15 minutes and 58 seconds. So, as I said a few minutes ago, we'll be bringing in another scene that shows their stream in the corner. One thing to be on the lookout for is you might see the launch happen on my stream before you see it happen on their stream. So when that little picture in the corner says T-minus 1 minute, we could really be like 30 seconds out. So we'll have to see how that plays out with timing. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to do one more white balance adjustment here, and then we should be good for the day. I'm okay. Yeah, good. There you go. Interstellar Gateway is in chat. Joey, if that's you, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, we got a huge super chat from Interstellar Gateway. We appreciate you very, very much. Thank you so much for that support. Yeah, that means a lot. We had some hardware damage on the way here, so that'll go straight into buying some new hardware. So we appreciate the support. Anybody that supports the channel in any way, doesn't necessarily be monetarily, but the money helps as well keep the show running. But otherwise, just being here helps us so much. By sharing the stream, that helps us a lot. Liking, commenting, all of those things that you always hear about, the YouTube algorithm, those are a lot of good ways to help with no charge. But Yes, thank you, Interstellar Gateway, for that super chat. We appreciate you very much. Like I said, that's going right back into some hardware that broke on the way here somehow. So thank you, thank you. We got some bugs out here today. And if anybody is watching, so I'm mainly reading YouTube chat here today, but I know there are probably folks watching on X and Facebook and Twitch and some other places as well. If you're chatting or commenting there, we appreciate you very much. I'm not currently able to see, actually, you know what, let me pop on Twitter. But because of how we're running the stream today, I can't see all of the chats in one place. I see Will making about the stream here today. Will, we appreciate you. Thank you. And Chef as well. Thanks for sharing that on X. Let's get some good luck to Dr. Eiman in chat. Everybody say good luck, Eiman, in chat. Let's get some positive vibes here for the crew on NS-26. They're gonna have a life-changing day, and we're gonna be here to witness it. I'm really excited. I'm actually trying to pull up the restream chat right now to see if anybody else is tuning in. There is some chats from Facebook. Thank you for tuning in if you're watching on Facebook. We got some spam in the Twitch chat. So I think the launch window opens in 3 minutes, though I think we're a little bit further out than that from the launch. Let me check. Thank you for the text, Chef. Blue Origin. T-minus 10 minutes and 32 seconds, folks. We're 10 minutes out from launch. Okay, let me show you this mountain range behind us before we get too close to launch. All right, now you get to see what the area is around us, some context for where we're watching this thing from. Quite a unique launch site. It's pretty cool how, let's see, I've probably been to, 4 or 5 different launch sites across the world right now, and everyone has a completely different vibe. This one is really cool. This one is super, super unique, and there's never a bad place to watch a rocket launch from, but this is a good one for sure. You're under 10 minutes, T-minus 8 minutes and 45 seconds until this thing lifts off the ground. And I hope to bring you beautiful, beautiful views of this rocket, but we're going to do our best with tracking. Like I said, this one's going to be a new one for me, so we'll see. All right, so this is the scene that we're going to go into launch with. I'm not going to adjust any more scenes. We're just going to go right at it now. So we're approaching launch here. If you have this in it on the background, time is 8:01. It's time to tune in. 7 minutes, 16 seconds until launch. If there are any final questions or anything in chat, please feel free to drop those in, and I'll get you an answer to the best of my ability before we get to launch here. And this is a new one for me as well. I've seen quite a few launches at this point, but this will be my first Blue Origin launch, my first new Shepard launch. Not my first Texas launch, though. Second crewed launch for me. Oh yeah, while we have a few more minutes to talk, we can talk a little bit about the Inspired 24. So not only is Dr. Eiman a member of the MoonDao community, but he is also a member of the Inspired 24 community. So a bunch of us were really, really inspired by the Inspiration 4 mission. That was my first crewed launch, and I think it was the first crewed launch for a lot of people. And I think a lot of people followed the documentary leading up to launch. And, seeing the documentary and going to see the launch in person, I think changed a lot of lives. I really think it did. So it's a really awesome mission, and a lot of us have been inspired by that. And as a result, we have created an organization called the Inspired 24. Originally, there was 24 of us as part of the group, but it has expanded. It's an international group at this point. A lot of us come out, go see launches and everything. It's really, really great. So it's awesome to see a member on board, and we're really excited for that. Some beautiful God rays coming through the clouds right now, lighting up the Blue Origin facility. Saw the same thing coming into Van Horn yesterday, actually. It was pretty cloudy by the time I got here, but there was one gap, and the sun was just directly shining on Van Horn. It was really, really cool way to arrive. And this is the same thing happening right now on the launch site. There is a layer of fog that is starting to form kind of above the surface here, which will obstruct our view just a little bit, but no big deal. It's honestly nothing compared to Starbase, so we're good. We are T-minus 4 minutes and 12 seconds from launch. Checking in with chat. We got a lot of people saying good luck, Eiman, in chat. Thank you for that. Astro Liza. Ground Truth, welcome in, bud. How are you doing, man? Will says Interstellar with the big 50. Yeah, we appreciate that so much. Anne is sending good vibes from Spring, Texas. Loretta says, thank you, MoonDao. I love that we have Eiman cheering section here. What road is that behind you? 54. Texas stays foggy, man, that's sure. Where are they landing at? Not too far from the launch pad. We'll have to see if we can see it or not. Okay, I think at this point I'm going to start getting my hands on the camera controls. So I think commentary is probably going to cease until launch. We have just under 3 minutes to go. We probably have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So enjoy, folks. Under 2 minutes. Oh, it's going. It's going. All right, as you can see in here, they are well above the clouds at this point. Hopefully you can see the official broadcast. It was off by more than 30 seconds for sure. That caught me off guard. Beautiful, beautiful launch here so far. The sound is awesome. Actually, I'm very, very impressed considering the size of this vehicle. I don't really know where to expect to see this thing come back down. So, yeah, we're just going to have to see. But that was absolutely beautiful. We can still hear it here. Sounds great. Looks like the crew is passing through 800, almost 900 miles per hour at an altitude of 54,000 feet and increasing. You will see that speed start to decrease eventually after main engine cutoff. And at that point, once the speed will hit 0, that will be the apogee of the vehicle. And then they'll start to make their return back here on Earth. And that is also when they will be experiencing microgravity. Which is such an exciting thing for these folks to be able to experience. So our T plus 2 minutes, a little bit more than that from launch, and everything looks like it's going really, really well. They are well above 100,000 feet at this point. They are at 140,000 and increasing, and speed is continuing to increase as well. So they got a little more to go in this climb, and then we'll start to see that speed decrease again. There it is, main engine cutoff, speed's decreasing, and then we should see stage SEP, and then we should start to see their return. I'm going to go chat with these guys over here that have seen a launch before and see if they have any idea of where this thing usually breaks through the clouds. I'll be right back. So it sounds like it should be coming back about a quarter mile to the left of where it launched from. So actually, we might make a quick camera adjustment so the trees doesn't block a landing here. Camera down. Yeah, unplug this one for a second. Whoops. Let me just wipe that screen off, and then we'll get that camera back up. But let me first make sure that we have the primary camera. All right, now let me fix the second camera. Sonic booms. Oh, and the booster landing. All right, I think we did really well with the ascent, but we kind of screwed that landing up on the camera work. Sorry about that, but that was insane. The sonic boom caught me off guard, and then hearing the rocket rumble off the back of these mountains behind us was so crazy. I'm fixing our second camera here. And we're waiting for the capsule to return at this point. I'm actually going to keep my primary focus on that. We're going to skip the second camera for now. There they are. Looks like good shoots. I'll put the microphone down so I can track them down. Now when they get real close to the ground, we should see a bunch of dust come up from the ground. That's from like the air cushion system that they have there to give them the softest landing possible. But right before they land on the ground, we should see a bunch of dust come up from underneath. All right, and there it is. It looks like a mission success from our perspective here. We'll tune in to Blue Origin in a few minutes just to get confirmation. Give me just a couple minutes to fix our second camera here, and we'll get. I'll give you a little bit more of a rundown of how that experience was. But it looks like a beautiful mission from here. All right, it's both cameras back up in action. How was that, everybody? Could you hear it and could you see it okay? Looked like a beautiful, beautiful mission. Hopefully, Blue Origin is reporting a successful mission. It looked great. All right, checking in with chat. Where are they landing at? I think I answered that right before. So it was really close to the launch site, actually, just a little bit to the left. So I guess that would be the north from our perspective. Josh says, go, Eiman, go. A lot of good. Ben says that thing is fast. It was quick. It was quick. Loretta says, wow, their stream is delayed a lot. I know, it threw me off twice. I should have learned from the launch, but you know, you get into this this launch mode in the brain, and sometimes it just doesn't work. But I think that was awesome. Lisa Denise says separation confirmed. He is officially an astronaut. Booster coming back down. Landing now. Ground Truth says nice. Thanks for the views, bud. Of course, it is my pleasure. That's why I'm here. Josh says really appreciate you capturing that. Cool to see it from a different perspective. The pleasure is mine, Josh. We appreciate you very much. JJ says hi. Hey, JJ. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. That was awesome. So yeah, let me just kind of give you a rundown of what we experienced there. So we were watching the, I was keeping my eye on the Blue Origin stream, and I think they were still at like T-minus 2 minutes, or just a little bit under T-minus 2 minutes, 1 minute and something. And then I saw the engines ignite, so their stream was a bit further behind than I'm used to. But regardless, we had the camera set up, and we got that ignition right on the camera, and then we were able to track it. And I thought we got great tracking. I'm very happy with what we were able to get up through the clouds. And then the booster caught us off guard. I didn't even know it was back down until I heard the sonic booms. I looked over, and the engines were still ignited, but it was pretty much back on the pad. So hopefully I was able to give you a little bit of that final ignition on the booster on its return. That was insane. I'm going to have to come back and see another one, obviously. Regardless, this is an awesome experience. But I'm going to have to pay a little bit more attention to that booster landing next time, because I want to watch that with my own eyes a little bit better. But I think we did good on the capsule return as well. So all in all, I'm happy with what we're able to get for y'all here today. So we're gonna hang out here for just a few, and I'll see if anybody's interested in doing a quick recap of what they thought about that launch. But I'm super happy with it. Congratulations, Dr. Eiman. You are now officially an astronaut. I cannot wait to hear what you have to say about your experience. Being able to see the Earth from that altitude and the microgravity experience that you get for a few minutes, I just can't believe that more folks are able to experience that, and I'm so looking forward to the future, and I'm hoping this becomes more and more common. Oh, I will do everything and anything to have that opportunity myself someday. So let's hope that this continues. Thank you, Blue Origin, for doing this. I really, really would love to see this program expand. Thank you, MoonDao, for the seat for Dr. Eiman. We appreciate you very much. Let's go. Let's go, Dr. Eiman, repping the shirt. People are excited out here on the highway. We're on the side of Highway 54 here in West Texas, just outside of Van Horn, and a successful launch from Blue Origin. So bear with us and hang with us just for a few more minutes. We'll see if we can get some thoughts from some of the others here. But thank you. That was awesome. That was so worth the trip. Those sonic booms were loud. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Lisa Denise. Right, Brandon? It definitely was. It was going. Still see the booster venting a bit there. doing a couple post-launch interviews here in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Checking in with the Blue Origin official stream. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they have gotten to the location of the vehicle, and they're expecting to egress the astronauts pretty soon here. All right, so I'm going to make one more camera adjustment, but this time I'm not going to drop the camera. Thanks to everybody watching, of course, on YouTube, but also X and Twitch and Facebook and all those other platforms. Appreciate you. All right, so we're going to have our quick post-launch interview. What did you think of that?
Oh, it was amazing. Stay here and hearing the noise and the rocket, the launch of the rocket, it was really awesome, amazing.
Yeah, that was actually a bit louder than I was expecting, considering it's a relatively small vehicle, but it was nice and loud.
Yes, it was the best noise, the best experience ever.
Absolutely. Anything else to say about that experience? Was it everything that you hoped it would be?
Well, I'm so excited and waiting for Eiman. After this launch, we will be with him, sharing with his family, and he will sharing his experience with us. So I'm so excited to be here. My first private launch with Blue Origin, and yes, I'm really happy. I don't have words.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's gonna be awesome to hear what Eiman thought of that whole thing, Dr. Eiman, and yeah, what an awesome experience. Good day. Cool.
And thanks to MoonDao for making the space accessible for everybody. It is the best experience ever.
Yes, thank you, MoonDao. We appreciate that very much. Thank you. Cool. Thank you. So yeah, so I don't know how much else we're going to be able to see from here. We will still stay live for a few, just to make sure that we get everything that we can. But for now, in case anybody is going to sign off, we just want to say that we appreciate you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for joining Rocket Future for today's stream. Thank you to MoonDao again for allowing Dr. Eiman to go to space. Couldn't be possible without you. And Blue Origin, thank you for doing this. It's just been a great launch. So looking forward to this. Not necessarily looking forward to the drive home, but it was all worth it. That's for sure. So yeah, if you want, stick with us for a few, and we'll wrap things up shortly. But we'll keep these live views going for just a little bit. Man, Starlink did really, really well out here. 0.1% frame drop. We probably could have even cranked quality a little higher, but that's pretty impressive. Looks like egress has probably started here. All right, hatch is open. They're getting those astronauts out. Those are some happy-looking people. I'm just watching the stream on my phone here, and there he is, Dr. Eiman, stepping out, classy, out of the new Shepard vehicle. Astronaut Dr. Eiman. Oh, how cool. All right. I think we are going to start wrapping things up here, folks. I'll do my final sign-offs. All right, we are going to wrap it. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Again, thank you to MoonDao. Thank you to Blue Origin. Thank you to all you who tuned in. This was a great stream. My camera did fall, but there looks to be no damage. A little bit of sand in there that I'll have to get out of there. But the only damage we took this time around was the monitor. So thank you, Interstellar Gateway, for supporting us with that super chat. That'll go right into buying a new monitor. Thanks, everybody who supported in general. We appreciate you. And we're going to wrap things up in just a second. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm looking at your shirt. I don't know if it correlates. Yep, that's the right way. You want to stand here? Yeah, sure. And face this way. Yeah. All right. And then I'll take some separate pictures of you guys. Yeah, we can do that too. I'll do that. Oh, my front camera. Awesome. Is everybody doing?
Yeah, I'll probably just grab a bunch back at the.
Depends on when I have to leave.
I know.
Have to leave at like 12.
Awesome. It's fun. I don't know if I can gather for lunch. I'll probably see y'all. That was awesome. That was fun. Thanks for being along, and had a blast. Absolutely. Great to meet you. Have a good one. That was awesome. No problem. All right. Thanks, y'all. All the socials, you know where to find them. I think !socials will get you all the links that you need. We got a Discord, we got Twitter, we got Next, we got a Facebook, we got all those things. So thank you all. Appreciate you very much. My name is Andrew. This is Rocket Future coming to you from West Texas, not South Texas. We'll see you next time, and peace out.